All right, so check this out, right? We have this idea, this spiritual idea of karma, right? But what is karma? Karma, you could sum it up today, pop culture, and say you get what you give, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around, right? And this is sort of what karma means to us. Karma is a Sanskrit word that means action. And there are certain religious views on karma that state basically that over the course of all of your various lifetimes on earth, you have accumulated a massive amount of karmic debt, of cosmic debt that you have to work to pay off with things like right thoughts, right actions, right speech, these sort of things. Basically, if you live the right way, you can get rid of some of this karmic debt. You can absolve yourself of some of this karmic debt. But, sort of like an underlying theme is that it's going to be impossible for you to get rid of all of your karmic debt in this lifetime. And you will be told this in every single lifetime, okay? That you're not going to absolve yourself of karmic debt in this lifetime, but maybe in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And the goal is to essentially escape the reincarnation cycle as a whole, to never reincarnate again here on earth. You may reincarnate in a higher realm. If you do reincarnate on earth, hopefully you will be just as fortunate or even more fortunate than you are right now, which means in this circumstance you will be further down the path of enlightenment in your next life than where you are right now. If you continue to learn the lessons, embody the lessons that you're supposed to be learning in this life, then they will carry over with you to the next life, basically, right? But this is my question. This is my question. I'm like, bro, who's handing out the karma here? Is this shit like Reddit? Like, where just by giving a popular opinion, by pandering to the crowd, by saying the thing that pleases the most amount of people, is that how you get good karma? You know what I'm saying? Who's creating the points here? Are we setting ourselves up? We create karma in our minds and say, oh, because I did this, that means I have bad karma or I have good karma. Who is handing out these fucking karma points? You know what I'm saying? And who is coming up with the rules of how karma works? Who's coming up with what is a good thing and what is a bad thing? You see what I'm saying? Is it the crowd? Is it the collective unconscious, right? We just have to please people. We just have to have popular opinions, say popular things, have popular beliefs, and that's how we get good karma? You see what I'm saying? Or is this some sort of fucking game that we're playing with ourselves because we're bored? And we just got to keep points, tally ourselves up. You know what I'm saying? Does it make any sense to you? I'm just curious. Who's creating this idea of karma? And could it possibly be that you're being taken advantage of with this idea of karma? Is karma something that's helping you? Because I'll admit it's empowering at one level to say, I am responsible for 100% of my decisions. I am responsible for 100% of the consequences of my actions, even if those consequences are not exactly what I would like. But the fact is, if you're born poor in this world, that might not be your fault. That might not be the result of some sort of karmic debt. That could be the result of a bunch of rich, wealthy, capitalist pigs taking advantage of other people. You understand what I'm saying? And what does karma have to do with that? You know what I'm saying? This means that bad people are getting awarded with good karma, right? If they're more fortunate, if they're more wealthy and shit like this. So my question is basically just who's keeping up with these points? Who's assigning karma points? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can go to the universal bank and check your balance and figure out how close you are to getting out of debt. It's like, who put you in debt anyway? This idea, right, that you're born into karmic debt, that you are responsible for the karma of your ancestors. You see what I'm saying? This is very much similar to a Christian belief that says we are born in sin. You're guilty as a motherfucker, bro, and it's all your fault. Everything that's wrong with your life is your fault. It's a result of your karma. You know what I'm saying? And if you allow yourself to get brainwashed by this and then break out of it, you'll see that you've been giving out these points. You're the fucking game master. You're the dungeon master. You know what I'm saying? Who's assigning tests and assignments and then failing your own tests and assignments and then berating yourself for creating and failing your own tests and assignments. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, man, until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.